We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Connects with his big tight end, Manhertz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Locke. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Locke out of the shotgun.
That
is going to be called in. He's got it. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Dak going to put it up right away. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's 2nd down. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Prescott now. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now Dowdle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. On the play fake. Dak. He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A second down throw for Locke. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Locke to throw on first down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That is brought in. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Hey, go give me 1 minute. All right. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, run out and get the shot right quick. All right, go. That sounds like that. All right, go. You ready? Go. Got your new little strategy, huh? Huh, go.
At their own 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right
You need to
away.
give you that back.
Delay of game to start this drive.
You need to give that back. Huh?
On the ground, here's
Come on,
Tracy.
bro.
He'll work his way ahead
Oh,
for a
you're so
gain of
cheeky.
about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run again. It's Tracy again.
Be
He's
close.
fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. From the gun on 3rd down is Locke.
No problem.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. And now the 1st carry for Devin Singletary. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Locke. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 1st down is Locke. Now he'll run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. And in this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the give, it's Tracy. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. More from MetLife Stadium after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Locke to throw. And he's in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point.
You missed that, go.
And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Cooks going in motion. Prescott on 1st down. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. What a way to start this drive. A 2nd big play. This one for 22.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
First time these two have connected this afternoon. It will wind up being a 1st down. In motion, Lamb. They'll throw again. Dak. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys are going to open up the lead to 8.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak with Mr. Ricky?
This is okay.
Hello?
Who is this?
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
I'm reaching out because
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
So, Mr. Ricky, may I know
Here's Locke to throw.
20.
It's a gain of 16.
Oh, 26, but I'm good.
A 1st down.
Oh, that's great.
Those are the plays that hurt. Because as a defense, Mike, you feel like you do everything right in your coverage. There's nowhere to go with the ball, but you leave just enough space for the quarterback to not only break contain, but to get outside and pick up the 1st down with his legs.
Let me get that. Oh, my God.
Inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. Back down the field for Lamb. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. In motion, Lamb. Now a second down throw for Prescott. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger runs a punt for Dallas. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. This one fielded out. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Big mistake with the punt return unit there. You think the defense is off the field, but here they come back again after the turnover.
These plays are just back-breaking, Mike. As you said, you get a big stop. You think your defense is going to get a chance to come off the field and get a break. Next thing you know, 1 minute later, they're back out there, and the offense gets it.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Dak to throw. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Prescott. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeaux, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And it will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. They motion the slot man left. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Get this one complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Lock to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Lock out of the shotgun. That is caught. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Drew Lock. Touchdown, New York. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now, Gano for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Now Prescott. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. On play action. Here's Dak. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. And he will score. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Lock to throw on 1st down. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. The second down throw is incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Play action now. Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. Has an opening, past the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's good for the Giants. First down.
Here's Locke. He's got it! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They go play action. It's Locke. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Giants. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On first and 10, Prescott. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Prescott now. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Locke. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Now he's loose again. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 72 yards. That's good for a New York Giants.
On first down is Locke. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
On play action, Locke. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
First down, Prescott. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Into space. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New York. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get this up to the 44. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop. Second and 7. Play fake. Prescott. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run with Tracy. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Locke. And he's got another one. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Backing away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
To the ground, a first down run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Back to throw is Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now Dowdle. Oh, yeah. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Prescott. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now Prescott. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Deonte Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Locke to throw on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. From the gun, it's Locke. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. That one good for 29. Now a run on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Throwing on second down. Lock. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Lock to throw on first down. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Lock out of the shotgun. And he will get into the end zone for two. And this game is tied. Even. Fourth quarter, everything we wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now 2nd and inches. Right back to the fullback. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the 1st down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
2 minutes to play in regulation.
Commander Shane, we have King Solution. How are you today?
After this.
Don't want to call you the phone.
They'll run here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll try to run with their fullback. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Here comes 2nd down. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. We'll stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Go with their fullback trying to get it. We'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Second down, goal to go. Let the fullback try to power it home. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Mhm.